What else is a must-have for many at a Canada Day celebration? Beer. So Carson is back now to say cheers to beers with his top 5 picks, and he sent them to me to taste test. I had to help him out. So I have a feeling this segment is going to be very tasty and a great way to salute Canada Day, just saying.
And it's all going to go downhill. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The truth is, with more people staying at home for the long weekend, we're actually seeing a huge explosion in the local craft beer scene. And I love it. But there's one thing that I'm going to admit to. Most people, like myself, actually get it wrong when they say what type of beer they like. Whether it's ales, lagers, or stouts, most people have absolutely no idea. And the truth of the matter is, I kind of didn't either until a local brewery opened up across the street from me. I mean, how lucky is this? Gillingham Brewery literally is across the road from me, and I've had a chance to really understand and learn about beer. And what I thought was my favorite is definitely not my favorite. I've got a whole new selection. So Tracy, what kind of beer do you like?
You know what? I am not a beer gal. I'm more of a wine and cocktail lady. So this is going to be interesting.
And not surprising, in fact, most people admit the same thing. Beer tends to be an acquired taste, and most of the large mass beer that you get is kind of watered down. Don't tell anybody I said that. But I'm going to show you 5 of my favorites that might change your mind a little bit. So we're going to start first with the Brut IPA. What's really exciting about this, it's made like a champagne, not like a beer. Really dry, crisp, super refreshing. It has lots of beautiful notes in it. Tracy, when you taste this one, you should get citrus. It should give you lots of bubbles. It's a champagne style beer. So for those who don't like beer, maybe this is the one for you to try.
Oh, that's good because it feels almost like beer with like bubbly in it. So it's, listen, if I've got to give this a rating out of 5, I'm going to start high. I'm giving this a 4.
Also, I've got a few other options for you. Love this one, IPA. Smell that. Those are the hops. Hops is what goes into this. Now, this is one of the brewmaster's favorite. This is the Davy Big. It's a huge IPA with lots of hoppy flavor. This is great for fatty foods, like things that you're going to get on a patio in the summer, especially if it's a bistro-style patio. This is going to cut through all that fat, give you a really good mouthfeel because it is a very flavorful beer.
That's a lot of flavor, maybe too much flavor for me. This one is getting a 3 out of 5.
Next, we have a wheat beer. Now, wheat beers have become very, very popular, and they're actually made using wheat. No surprise there. But the truth is, wheat beers are really light, very citrusy, lots of great floral notes. This is the beer that you want when it's 800 degrees outside and you're sitting on a patio and it's ice cold because it is so clean and so refreshing. It just cuts right through all that flavor. Great with some spicy flavored food.
You know what? I like it. It's actually goes down very smoothly. It doesn't have the punch of flavor that the one I just had. I'm going to give this 3.
This one is called 7 Seas. When you go to a small craft brewery like here at Gillingham, you're going to actually ask for what's the brewmaster's favorite beer. This is one of those examples because he's textured 7 different varieties of hops that all start with C into this beer to create a unique flavor.
This tastes like beer. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I didn't figure the wine drinker in you would love this one as much. This one's more for me. And finally, this is the ESB. Extra bitter, extra strong bitter. It's the British beer. It's not bitter at all. In fact, it's really nice, very flavorful, great mouthfeel. I love this beer sort of as my last beer because it really gives you that finishing, closing touch. Kind of like a coffee at the end of dinner. What do you think?
It's extra strong, but you know what? It is not that bitter. It's going to stay in the 2 out of 5 for me. So my absolute favorite has to be number 1. I would definitely finish this off, but not now because we have a show to do. So good.
Well, I'm going to work on these.